This is the ASMR edition. This is one of your hosts, Gosnel, and I'm here with Charlotte and Namdi. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna eat some mac and cheese balls, and you're gonna enjoy every bit of it, so sit back and relax, and enjoy these sounds of eating.
I hate everything about this. I do not endorse this.
Cutting that short. Okay, so hey everybody, welcome to the Kickback Hour.
Welcome back. If they haven't all left already.
Right.
I hope you all enjoyed that rendition. You can follow me on YouTube, ASMR Gosnel.
Shut up.
Let you actually do a YouTube channel, you fuck around and come up with a real YouTube channel like that.
I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what's poppin', y'all?
Not much. Avengers Infinity War came out, and I saw that joint 2 times already.
I heard it has people shook.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. I was on the floor. I literally slumped. I melted out of my seat. I found myself on the floor, and I just sat, and stared off into the distance, just shook, just for a solid 4 to 5 minutes. I saw Haley, my best friend, Haley Kokalis, run down the steps to hug me from behind. The group I was with was pretty shook. They were all going like, "What? What is it? What?" And yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, the internet's been freaking out about it. I haven't seen it yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, well, it's a lot. No spoilers, of course, but yeah, go check it out. Because especially if you're a Marvel fan and you've been following these films for over 10 years now, it's
has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been a decade.
Oh, so this is what it's all been leading up to.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is
oh, so this will have a shook. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just ready for all the Black Panthers to come back.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's mainly why I care, or was even remotely interested in seeing it, because I'd never really been into Marvel before seeing that, and then I was like, oh wait, this is that good stuff.
Same.
When Black Panther showed up in the movie, my theater exploded.
Yeah.
It was rumbling. It was this, people know what's up. But yeah, anyway, that's what's popping with me. What's popping with you guys?
Everything's bad, but it's chill. It be like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a shout out to the random lady that tried to get me fired from my tutoring job today. Joke's on you, the mom still likes me. Your life is sad, go play chess elsewhere.
Yep. Well, not much on my end. I'm starting my ASMR YouTube channel, as you can tell.
Shut up. This isn't real. This isn't happening.
Really?
You know what? Actually, I don't know what he does in his free time. Maybe it's real.
I'm gonna be really upset if this is a real thing that happens down the road.
And what if, it blows up? It's huge.
It's bigger than our show.
It's bigger than the show. It's your true calling.
I will be a successful ASMR artist. I'll let y'all know.
That'd be a career, though. You literally just eat food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't get mad.
I eat a lot anyway, so it's fine.
Right?
It works. Alright, so we're gonna play a couple games today.
Mm-hmm.
The first one we have is another rendition of Swipe Left, Swipe Right. As you all know, it's swipe left is bad, swipe right is good. And so, for the first one, we have cottage cheese.
Swipe left.
Swipe left.
Left.
Actually, I can't swipe because I've never had cottage cheese.
Well, I'd keep it that way.
Okay.
My mom does this really awful thing where she eats cottage cheese with cantaloupe, and I'm like, oh my god, you somehow took 2 terrible foods and made it even worse. She really likes it though, so.
Yeah, that's a weird
I
combination.
thought so too, but it's healthy-ish,
Yeah,
she's doing
cheese,
her.
I guess, but
the name cottage cheese just instantly turns me off.
It
cottage.
Sounds like a whitetivity,
Yeah.
as Gosnell would say.
It just sounds like something white people. That's a white people shit.
I just don't get why there's lumps. What are they?
That-
Why are they
oh,
like
yeah.
that? Why is that happening? I don't like it.
they are lumpy.
Also, shout out to blue cheese, because blue cheese is just weird.
Underappreciated. Oh, what?
No, it's weird depending on the context. If if it's on say buffalo chicken pizza, then I guess I can deal, but like if it's just blue cheese by itself, I
When
don't
would
know.
that ever happen? Why would you just eat blue cheese alone?
Ask the West Village comments.
You know
Just-
what? Fair. That's fair.
You know, so
I've never had blue cheese.
Oh my god, what? Oh
It-
my gosh, guys.
I've
It's
always
so
had-
good. Like, my mom makes it, like, and puts it on top of steak. It's really good with that. It's really good. I always dip, like, carrots, like, raw carrots in, like, blue cheese dressing. It's so good. Blue cheese gets so much hate because it's, like, quote, moldy, but, like, honestly, like, kind of, like, a lot of cheese is moldy, but it just, like, isn't as apparent.
I didn't realize blue cheese got hate.
Yeah,
I
oh no,
just
it
never
gets
had it.
mad hate.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause
we
my
have a
mom loves
cheese.
it.
We have a cheese aficionado here.
Oh, yes.
so-
Why,
Yeah.
thank you. Cheese and I are very serious.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, aside from cheese, the next thing we can swipe left or right on is makeup tutorials.
Swipe right. I don't know. Those have come in handy for
I'm
me.
gonna let you go first.
You let me go first?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm swiping right. I love that shit. Like, it makes me want to wear makeup myself, but for some reason, the like cinematic quality of seeing them like put the eyeliner on and like put the like mix the colors on the eye. What do you call it? What is this part
The
of your eye?
eyelid?
The eyelid. Yes, thank
Men.
you.
No, it's like weirdly soothing to watch, and it's
Yeah.
definitely one of those things where you can like go down a YouTube hole
Mhm.
watching them. Like
Yeah.
you're just like, how did I end up at this video of alligators? Because I started with makeup tutorials.
Yes, I love them. They like, and they always go through like the same routine of like start with the face, and then they prime the face, and then foundation, and then the eyes, and then the highlighter, and then the lip, and then they do like the little pose, and it's like, yes,
Those girls like just seem like they have their shit together.
they do.
They really do.
And they like point at their little products all excitedly, and it's like, hey, here's my foundation by this company, and I'm like, yep,
Yeah, it is.
that's great, that's awesome, sweetie.
So what's our next one? Ooh, Crocs.
Crocs.
Swipe left
I swipe right. Why do you swipe left?
because I see their purpose, but it's way too many Bamas wearing them unironically like it's a legit fashion statement.
See,
And
I like
it's just-
ironic Crocs.
How so? Like people wearing them as like a fashion statement?
Yeah, like you gotta like ironically like embrace your Crocs. It was really funny. Like in my high school, there was like this group of people that used to do like Croc Thursdays or something, and they would just all fucking wear Crocs. But I was like, you know what? I feel bad.
That sounds like the move.
And honestly, I think
guess.
we should bring them back. Personally,
I
I
guess.
used to have a pair of Crocs, and then I broke them, which is really sad. I'm gonna swipe right because Crocs are fucking comfy.
yeah, I don't have any right now, but I kind of want to go get some.
Let's go get some Crocs.
Sponsor us, Crocs.
Yeah, dude.
Trying to get this croc money.
Yeah,
This Croc
this
money.
Croc money.
Oh wait, hold on, real quick. Shout out to
Crocs.
Rihanna.
Was she wearing Crocs?
No, she's not. But she's been doing because you guys were talking about makeup tutorials. She's
Oh.
really been doing her thing in terms of just like upending, the majority white industries of like makeup and like lingerie just recently because she recently just came out with Savage, and it's a body positive lingerie line.
Yes, what? I didn't even know about that, and
Ooh.
that's like my jam.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Also, I can personally vouch for her Fenty line. I have like the foundation, and I've never worn foundation because it always looks gross after like an hour, and it's like so obvious that you have it on, but hers isn't like that at all, and it doesn't make my skin oily, and everything makes my skin oily. So like,
that's
wow,
so cool.
Rihanna's
Yeah.
killing it. Like it's
Mhm.
actually such good makeup.
That's awesome, and she has like stuff for everybody's skin tone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I like super dark people have a struggle, but I feel like super light people have a struggle too.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, like she really has the range on both ends.
Yeah.
Like I've even seen like there was like an albino person or something that was like, this is the first time
Yeah.
anything's ever matched me.
And I
Oh,
think that's so beautiful and so amazing.
queen.
Yeah, Rihanna's really saving the beauty industry, as of late. So yeah, shout out to Rihanna, or is it Rihanna? Because I heard like online that the correct pronunciation is Rihanna.
It,
Oh,
instead of
no.
might,
Rihanna.
it might be because she's Caribbean, so
Yeah.
Mm.
it might be Rihanna.
Mhm.
But
Either way, we love her.
exactly. All right, next up is leather pants.
Swipe right. I'm here for it. If you can get that on your body, I'm impressed.
Fair enough.
Swipe right if you can rock it. You do you.
I just remember like Maureen wears them in Rent.
Okay.
In the New Year's scene, she's dressed up as a
Yeah.
cat, and I
Oh.
was just like, wow, a queen.
Every,
So
every time I think about leather pants, I just think about, you remember Catwoman, that
Mhm.
one like really really bad superhero movie with Halle Berry. It seemed like it was
Oh
like
yeah.
It seemed like it was like a 2 hour long R&B music video.
That's an amazing
Yeah.
description.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
And I remember somebody said that like somebody tried to say like Black Panther owed its success to Catwoman, and I'm like, I remember tweeting that out. I was like, remember kids, hard drugs are bad for you. You might end up tweeting something like this.
That's so funny. I love it.
Because
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
that nonsense.
But did she work the leather pants?
She did.
Of course she did. She's Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm swiping left because that's just uncomfortable. But next up we have colored contacts.
Oh.
Swipe left. They freak me out.
Same.
Like, especially if you're doing the ones that are, like, black or, like, make it look like you have no
Yeah.
irises. Like, stop.
Oh my god, those like white ones
Yeah.
freak me out.
if you're
scary.
if you're doing it as like, if it's like an artistic thing, or like if you're doing cosplay, then fine, swipe right. But if it's like you just wear them like, just like every day, like, yeah, swipe left. I don't want to see demon eyes like when I'm, because I mean, like, it's cool. Like, I remember, like, Kendrick Lamar, like, he did a performance on SNL, and, like, it was, like, a homage to Method Man. Because, like, Method Man had this thing where, like, he was, like, a quote-unquote demon, like, rapping in a music video. So, like, I guess it was, like, an anniversary of, like, one of his projects or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And, like, that night, Kendrick made himself look like Method Man from the music video. So like he had like half of his like twists undone, and he had the black contacts, so like he looked like he was a demon, and he was performing if you know that song, I love myself. That song, yeah. Yeah.
That's an acceptable use of them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But
fair
if you're
enough.
just walking around like just like you have colored contacts, and it's like, we're going on a coffee date to Starbucks, and you sit down and you have like crazy colored contacts, I'm like, are you a parademon or what?
Should I be concerned?
Yeah.
My English teacher had colored contacts, and it really threw me out because like they were like green, like really light green contacts, and sometimes she would like wear them with her glasses, or she wouldn't wear them with her glasses, or like I don't know, just like random days she would have different color eyes, and I'd be like, what? Why? What's going on? Are you wearing contacts?
That's
like,
so odd, but I guess
yeah.
like if it makes you feel like you're having fun and stuff, and it makes you feel good about yourself, I'm not gonna complain. Unless it's the demon ones. In that case, I'm really not into it. You shouldn't do that.
Do not wear
other
those
than
white
Halloween.
ones, like those ones that don't show your irises. You're not allowed to wear those.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's also better than tattooing your eyes, because have you seen the like pictures of people who've tried to do that and it's gone wrong?
Yeah. I'm just
I don't understand why people do that.
Don't do that.
Just don't mess with your eyes, guys.
You can put stuff on top, but don't freaking inject ink into your eye. Like logistically, that just doesn't make sense.
No.
Anyways, last one is brunettes.
Oh man.
Swipe left.
Yeah.
Brunettes is the devil.
That just makes me think of senior week, so swipe left.
Same.
I can't think of another, unless, I mean, I'm not that well versed in alcohol, and like y'all know some like more demonic alcohol than that. But like I've never tasted liquor that it like burnt to the touch. Like my lips started burning.
Yeah.
When it touched my lips.
It's just like a step above Everclear, but that's like not saying much. So yeah, it's gonna have to be a left from me.
That's like freshmen at their most desperate.
Yes.
That's who they like. If you don't have money for like Bacardi or like Svedka, that's like the last like final resort.
That's like truly underage alcohol. That's the alcohol that you beg someone to buy for you. Like, yeah.
It's the cheap shit that gets you really drunk.
Yep. All right, so our main thing for today.
It's another game called Would You Rather?
A classic.
So we're going to go through our favorite website in the world, BuzzFeed. And this is 15 Would You Rather questions to think long and hard about. So, the first one is, would you rather not shower for a whole week or wear the same clothes, including underwear, for a whole week?
This just makes my skin crawl. As someone that, like, showers, like, at least twice a day,
Yeah.
this hurts me. What would you guys say?
I would
don't know.
rather wear the same clothes than go without showering. I
Mm.
can't go without showering because at the
Yeah.
very least, if you wear the same clothes, you can at least get momentary relief and wash the germs off your body.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going with that.
I don't know.
Oh, the one that really throws me is that the underwear is included.
Yeah, that's what's throwing.
Like,
it off
I could
on
do
me.
it otherwise, I think, but
I feel
Ugh.
like this would be so bad for me, but I'd rather not shower for a week because then I could at least feel a little bit fresher in different clothes. Like it'd be gross, but like
God.
I'd feel better, much better about changing my clothes even without showering than wearing the same clothes for an entire
well, I
week.
feel like also, like, there's different circumstances for this, too, because I feel like you guys, like, isn't a thing with, like, natural hair like that, like, you don't have to, like, wash it as often?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
that's true.
so, like, having straight, long, blonde hair, it gets, like, if I don't shower for a day, like, it's so oily, like, it's so nasty.
Really?
Like, I would literally look like, I wouldn't let anyone see me the entire week. Either
Oh,
way, I
gosh.
don't think I would, but, ugh.
Ooh,
I
that's-
think I gotta go with wearing the same clothes.
Yeah,
Fair
because
enough.
just the
Yep.
thought of not showering for an extended
Mhm.
period of time just makes my skin crawl. I
Fair
can't do
enough.
that. I have to shower.
Yeah, I think I'd just go commando to solve it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or, like, can you run in the rain? There's so many questions I have.
Oh no. Well, let's see. Oh, you can click on it. Well, 62% said not shower for a whole week, and 38% said wear the same clothes for a whole week.
Interesting.
So, interesting.
The population disagrees.
Yeah. All right, next up, would you rather eat a sandwich dunked in coffee or drink a salty cup of coffee?
Oh. Ugh.
I would eat a sandwich dunked in coffee than
Really?
drink salty. Like salty coffee just makes my stomach turn.
See, the idea of a soggy sandwich makes me ill, so I have to go
Same.
with the salty cup of coffee.
I have to go with that too.
Both make my stomach turn because like it just like it.
Maybe we could, like, play this and make it, like, a salted caramel frap or something.
That's true.
Yeah.
See, that seems a lot more appetizing.
I-
And also, like, is the sandwich, like, a peanut butter and jelly, or are we talking ham and cheese? Because that changes things, too.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't deal with soggy things.
Me
A
neither.
sandwich dunked in anything
Yes.
will be like difficult for me to eat.
Mhm.
But I can handle drinking like a gross liquid.
Yeah.
Like I take shots all the time. Like I'm
Right.
fine.
Yeah, I have to go with the coffee.
Yeah.
The salty coffee.
Let's
Yeah.
see what the crowd says. 65% said they would eat a sandwich dunked in coffee.
Wow, the general population is wrong.
Very much so.
I mean, well, look at our president. So.
Oh well.
Ah.
True. All right, next up, would you rather lose your sense of smell, lose your hearing, your sense of taste, your sight, or your sense of touch?
Smell gotta go for me.
Same.
See, that sucks though, because, like, your smell is connected to, like, your taste. So I wonder if, like, you kind of lose both.
True.
That's the only thing that keeps me from saying smell, because I feel like smell would be the obvious one. Also, touch, like, does that mean, like, do you lose all your limbs? I have so many questions.
I would I wouldn't mind sacrificing my sense of taste if I can lose my sense of smell because
We'd get fit.
yeah, exactly. Like
I'll go with smell. Yep.
I'd have a much less difficult time eating like certain foods because I'm like I want to eat healthy, but sometimes Brussels sprouts are fucking gross.
Right.
So like I'm gonna go with smell.
Smell.
Oh, 56% said smell. That's the most.
Mm-hmm.
17% said all the others. All right, next up. Would you rather walk naked along the busiest street in your town for 24
For 24 hours?
or get an I Love Mom tattoo on your shoulder?
I love mom. What? Yes.
Yeah, I'd get I Love Mom.
I'm not
I
letting
think
y'all
walking
see.
down the street for 24 hours would be kind of funny.
What?
But then again,
But what about when you get arrested? Like, do you have
Oh,
to go
yeah.
back and keep walking until it
yeah.
adds up to 24 hours?
that's a good question.
I need more details for all of these.
I just thought about getting cold. I'm gonna get the I Love Mom tattoo.
Yeah.
79% says get an I Love Mom tattoo. I feel like that's kind of an obvious one.
I could design it and make it artsy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
Would you rather Have a really awful kid who has a very normal name, or have a perfectly adorable kid with a terribly embarrassing name?
Oh, definitely the latter.
The
Yeah.
latter, yeah.
That's
I'm not
easy.
dealing
I
with
love
no
my
bad
son
kids.
Parsley.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. We're good. All right, so the general population says 92% would have a perfectly adorable kid with a terribly embarrassing name.
Mhm.
Obviously, because, kids.
Yeah.
All right, would you rather no longer feel any sexual pleasure or never be able to eat your favorite food again?
I can find a new favorite food.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
That's an evolutionary need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you lose the first one, like that's kind of it. But if you take away like one of your favorite foods, you can just like find a new favorite food.
Yeah.
That's true.
You don't like lose it altogether.
Right.
That's true. 61% said never be able to eat your favorite food. Good point. Would you rather lick a stranger's toe or put your tongue up a stranger's nose?
Oh,
I'm going with-
yikes.
I'm going with,
Oh, those are so bad.
Mm,
I
pick
really-
the lesser of two evils. I'm probably gonna have. You know what? I'm gonna bite the bullet and say the toe, because like I feel like the nose would be a lot nastier if you're sticking it up
Yeah.
I
there.
was thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
because at least the toe it's just like it's still gross, but it's like it's just one and done.
Yeah.
But like if you're sticking your tongue up somebody's like nasal cavity, no,
Yeah, we're gonna go toe. I'm
no,
gonna say
I'm sorry,
toe.
but like
50-50. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Would you rather never be able to speak again or never be able to stop talking?
Oh, I hate that.
Ooh. Oh,
never
God.
be able to stop talking. Well, I mean, people wouldn't want to hang out with me, like.
Fuck, dude.
I'd take never be able to speak again and
Yeah.
learn sign language.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
We're finding good ways around this
Yeah, we
question.
are. We're tricky. Interesting. Most people, well, not by much, but 53% said they'd rather never be able to stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, like, being in class or something, though, and just, like, everything that's going through your head is coming out of your mouth. That'd be bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I would get in trouble. Would you rather walk barefoot over hot coals or walk barefoot over broken glass?
Hot
Hot
coals.
coals.
No,
I
hot
can-
coals.
Yeah. I think you could, like, because people do that, like, Buddhists and stuff. Like, you
Yeah.
could just
Yeah.
go, like, real fast.
Yeah.
It's like, and then that's it. But like broken glass, it gets stuck in there.
Yeah,
No.
broken glass you can't recover from.
Exactly.
73% said hot coals. Good. Would you rather be funny but kind of dumb or super smart but without a sense of humor?
I mean, I'm already funny but dumb, so
That's everybody
I'll just
on
keep
this.
being me.
I'd rather be smart without a sense of humor. Because I feel like my super smartness will turn into a sense of humor at some point. And so, like,
I feel like you'd just be joyless.
oh, that's true.
You just be a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can find joy elsewhere. I'm going with the smart
All
one.
right.
Okay.
He's taking the skills to the bank.
Okay.
Let's see what
Ex
the-
machina.
Oh. Well, 65% said they'd be funny but kind of dumb.
Smart. How smart
Well,
of them.
I like to live alternatively.
Because I mean, like we're all kind of dumb, like
In our own special ways.
Right.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Would you rather have 3 happy years left to live or have 50 unhappy years left to live?
I'm here for a good time,
Not for a long time.
Yes!
Okay.
But also, like, if I was unhappy for 50 years, think of all the good art I would make. Like, I'd just be suffering and,
Oh my
like, pumping
God.
out good shit.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know what?
know.
I feel like in that time you'd end up making yourself happy because you'd be making so much good shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
We keep
Deep.
hacking this game.
Deep, right, yeah.
Damn. All right.
Let's see what the crowd says. 84% said they'd rather have 3 happy years. Fair enough. Would you rather have sex in front of your parents or watch your parents have
Oh.
sex together?
Ah.
Oh, God.
I think. Oh, God.
I'm gonna let y'all answer first.
I think I'd rather
I don't know.
me be traumatized than traumatize them. You know? Like, I'd rather them.
All right. We're recording. Yep. All right, cool. All right, so
Sorry, I was just watching a video of Donna Glover and the cast of Atlanta doing like
Ooh.
the TLC Creep dance
Nice.
choreography. Yeah.
all right, so would you rather have sex in front of your parents or watch your parents have sex together?
I plead the fifth.
I'm going to go with watch your parents have sex together because I can close my eyes.
I can like do one of these.
Yes.
I don't want because listen, my parents are Nigerian and I don't need that, I don't need that extraness in my life.
Yeah, plus I don't want anybody to watch me have sex because I feel like I'm terrible at it and I don't need anybody else to see the embarrassment that is me. So we're going to go with that.
Yeah.
The crowd says 51% would rather have sex in front of their parents.
Y'all are wrong.
It's pretty even. It's like a little bit higher.
You know, you can't win either way, so.
Exactly. Would you rather live in a huge house without any friends or family or live in a tiny room but be surrounded by friends and family?
I mean, I want to live in New York City, so basically the tiny room is going to happen.
I would live in a
So-
big-ass house because, like...
Are you going to cheat the system and invite people anyway?
I mean, yeah, but also, like, look at just how many cartwheels you could do in that home. Like...
That is the real question.
Like, you could do so much. You can have cartwheels. You can have fucking go-kart races in there. Like, I would just have the huge ass house by myself because, like, I could do fucking gymnastics. I don't know.
I actually really like the idea of like tiny houses and like minimalistic livings. Like, I could definitely, I think
Yeah.
I could make the tiny living thing work.
You could.
And I need
definitely
people, so I'm gonna go with the second one.
I feel that. All right. The crowd says 65% would live in a tiny room but surrounded by friends and family. Guess people like people.
Gosnel just likes cartwheels.
Right, yeah. Like cartwheels and go-karts.
All right. Would you rather lose your wallet with all of your IDs or lose your hard drive and all the photos you've ever
Oh,
taken?
that must hurt you as a photographer.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm not a photographer, so...
Fuck this shit. I would rather lose my wallet. Fuck that. I can
Same.
replace that shit.
Yeah, you just like go to the MVA and get a new one, and like obviously that's annoying, but like you can't recover the memories.
Yeah. And like in a way you
True.
can, but it's going to be much more expensive to replace your hard drive than it is to replace your IDs.
Mhm.
Because like I have lost my hard drive before, and to get that thing back was going to cost me like $600 or $700. And I was like, fuck that shit. So I'm going to go with wallet. Let's see what the crowd says. The crowd agrees with me. 56% says they'll lose their wallet. Would rather lose their wallet. All right, last one. Would you rather go to a job interview with a piece of lettuce stuck between your teeth or not be able to brush your teeth before going on a date?
Oh, these are terrible.
I don't know.
I'm trying to decide.
I mean, I'd rather have a piece of lettuce in my teeth than stank-ass breath. That's just me.
You know, I think I'd go with not being able to brush your teeth before a date because it doesn't say that your breath smells bad.
That's true.
You could have just had like
And I
some
can
mint tea or something.
I could always just stay away.
Or get a piece of gum. Hacked it again.
Hey.
But even if you get a piece of... Because some people... The gum won't be able to help the halitosis. Because in some cases, it'll make it worse.
Okay, Dr. Namdi.
No, I'm just speaking from experience. Because some people...
I feel like
nothing.
I'd rather get a good job, though, than, like,
Yeah, the date
go on a
can wait.
crusty date with a random dude.
Plus, they can keep their distance. It's fine.
And what if the job interview thing helps you? What if they're like, oh, they eat healthy. They have lettuce in their teeth.
True.
I don't know. There's so many different ways to interpret this.
It always depends on what kind of job you're getting.
Yeah.
Let's see what the crowd says.
Yeah.
58% would rather go to a job interview with a piece of lettuce stuck between their teeth. Huh, interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, that's all for BuzzFeed's thing. I think that was pretty cool. There was some very interesting questions here.
Yeah.
We have a pretty fun ain't shit / we stand this week.
Yeah, so who ate shit this week, you guys?
Kanye
Kanye
West.
So,
More like his career's going Kanye South.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Kanye has been on the downward spiral for a while now. But it seems that this past week he drove the final nails in his coffin. for by and large, according to Black Twitter, he is officially canceled. There is no there is no but Kanye, but like not even his like diehard fans are like, okay, this is bad because he homeboy came and he went on this whole rant about how basically he's saying Trump is right, and not only did he say Trump is right, he went and got Make America Great Again. He took a picture with a few people from Trump's inner circle, and then he proceeded to get said hat signed, and Donald Trump retweeted that. And since then, a lot of Kanye's homies, John Legend in particular, he reached out to Kanye and he was like, "Listen, Kanye, I've always been a huge fan of your art, your work, but you got to understand that you have a large fan base and you have influence over that fan base. And if they see that you're supporting a person that goes against everything that the majority of your fan base stands for, it's not going to be a good look. This guy's a bad dude. It's not,
And he really did it in, like, a friendly way, like, out of kindness. Side note, we'll say this now, because it kind of goes with our discussion, but we decided that we stand John Legend this week.
Yes.
Because we were just, like, finally, someone to speak for the people.
Yeah.
And, like, he, like, dealt with it really well. Like, Kanye was, like, such a jerk about it. He was so shady and so petty. He was like, you're being manipulative and, like, trying to use scare tactics, which is fucking hilarious coming from someone that now supports, scare tactic himself.
Which is funny because, like, if anything, Kanye is being just as manipulative because he's literally doing this to get free publicity for his album and for his upcoming, like, projects.
And as someone that's a PR major, not only is this, like, bad publicity, but it's also, like, the laziest, saddest, most least creative publicity I've ever seen. For yourself.
Yeah, you're Kanye West. You're telling me that, like, you can't like come out with, a cool, like, art piece or whatever, or a cool, like
for the last album he had, like, pop-up shops and was doing, like, fashion associated with the album.
Yeah.
Like, that is so much cooler than being like, here's an idea, I'm gonna tweet my support for our racist president.
What
it's crazy because, like, I mean, not to compare him to Beyonce, but I feel like he could definitely just, like, drop an album out of nowhere and he would still get hella attention.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like, him using this as publicity is, like, a very, very sad excuse.
It's just lazy, honestly. Like, I don't know. And also the thing is, I think his whole reason behind it, Kim, of course, came to his defense and was like, oh, it's because he doesn't want to, like, be in the mainstream, and that's why I love and respect him. And honestly, like, I've seen this so much in our own lives with people we know, and the whole reason that they don't stand up for what's right is because they don't want to be in the quote-quote mainstream. Like, they don't want to just, like, go with, what's right and what people think is right just because they're, like, they want to be special and they want to be the one that thinks differently. Like, that doesn't make you a hero of any kind. That makes you complacent.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what he's not even just being complacent. He is being an active supporter.
Which is crazy to me because, like, it reminds me of, like, this thing that I hear a lot in, like, the Black community is that, like, Black men are the first to, like, jump onto the other side once a bone is thrown to them. And, like, Kanye is, like, proving this even more, which is really sad because, like, there are still many white folks that don't respect Black people, especially Black men. So when you have someone like this that's kind of like, he's hanging around white people all the time. He's, like, stuck with the Kardashians. So, like, when he does something like this, it's just like, well, damn, we're trying so hard to, like, make ourselves seem legit. But when you pull some shit like this, it just it's like one step forward, two steps back.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. It's a bummer. Like, I saw a really good post about it that I thought, like, summed it up well. To, like, kind of paraphrase it, they were like, you can still love and appreciate the Kanye that said, Bush doesn't care about Black people. You can still appreciate the Kanye that called Taylor Swift out. I mean, I don't really think that was, like, great, but whatever. Besides the point. It was like, you can still appreciate all the stuff that he did in the past, but like, you have to realize that Kanye is gone now. Like, he is dead.
Yeah.
And they were like, he proved that a long time ago by like marrying a white culture vulture, and like, I don't know if I would go that far, but like, I definitely agree, and I would say that like, he's not the same, at least politically, as he was before.
Yeah, I think he's gone through a lot mentally. I remember
Fame does stuff to people.
Yeah,
it messes with their
it
heads, I
does.
think.
I think it's mainly because he doesn't have the right type of support system, like supporting him. Because
Not at all.
you know, like he's with the Kardashians. The
Mhm.
Kardashians don't give a fuck about his mental well being.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about Donda. They don't give a fuck that he lost his mom, and since then, like he's been trying to recover, but like he's been like he hasn't had the appropriate amount of support and attention to that needs.
I mean,
and
I don't know them personally, so I don't want to say they're not supportive of stuff like that, but like, although I do see where you're coming from, but like, I feel like they definitely at least, I mean, they don't say jack shit about like political issues that affect black people,
Yeah.
like, and it's just, I don't know, it's a bummer, especially because he has these young kids who are looking up to him, and like, if he's normalizing this and being like, oh, what a great leader we have, like, I don't know, it's a bummer.
Yeah, I just wish that like Kanye would just realize that he is like a part of that the black elite, I guess, or like at least he was trying to be a part of the black elite, but like now it kind of like he just sort of bit the bullet, and now he's getting the wrong type of attention, and I hope that like he down the road he sees the light.
Yeah.
That like doing this isn't a bad it's a bad beat. And this isn't just I agree with this person who thinks differently. No, this person is an actual bigot. He is actually against the welfare and the rights of women and minorities.
And honestly, like, he's being privileged by supporting him, because like, think about all the like people like that are poor and affected, like minorities. Like, some people don't have that convenience to be unaffected by it.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, it's like they say, like, your dollar is your vote. Like, instead of like streaming his music, listen to other people that need that attention. Like, if we all kind of ignore this album, like, he's gonna get the message loud and clear.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, rap fans are gonna be rap fans. They're gonna be like, oh, it's about the music first. It's about the music first.
Yeah.
But like,
art is political, though.
It is.
I don't want to hear it's not, because art is always political.
Absolutely.
And I also want to put this out there too. We all have idols, and we all have like people that we looked up to or whatever. Like your Kanye West, or your for a lot of older people, your Bill Cosby's. But there's a saying called "kill your idols." Like if your idol is doing something as egregious as supporting a racist, scumbag, or going out and sexually assaulting countless amounts of women. And and these women are going out and saying like, yes, like this person assaulted me, and he confirmed that. Like, I don't care what role Cleo Huxtable played in your childhood. Like, he's an actual rapist, and he needs to take accountability for his actions.
And like, you can still appreciate his music and stuff and not think he's the best person ever. Like, I mean, I know I grappled with this when like the Weinstein thing came out. Like, I was like, oh no, like some of my fucking favorite movies that I grew up on as a child were produced by him. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna start throwing money his way,
At some point,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, like at some point, you gotta like, we as fans, we have to let him know that like this isn't okay, and you need to like something's got to shake. You need to like change your way of thinking, because you do have power, you do have influence, and that's if you're gonna start saying this, then that's gonna have an effect on your fan base as well.
So. Oh, he's alienated people already. Like, I think he's gonna feel it. Like, pretty much everyone's unfollowed him, like celebrity-wise. Like, I
Good.
saw a list and it was like, wow,
Yeah,
that's
like
a lot.
Kendrick unfollowed them.
Kendrick,
Rihanna unfollowed
Rihanna,
them.
it went on and on.
Good.
But anyways, on a positive note, we stan you, John Legend,
Yeah.
for speaking the truth. And then even when Kanye was so petty, and instead of acting like a celebrity, acted like a high schooler and posted screenshots to Twitter,
Yeah.
you still had humility and humor, and you were just like, well, if we're sharing things on Twitter, new single out Monday or whatever. Like, I strive to be like you. So.
Yeah. Also, shout out to John Legend for being Black Jesus and Jesus Christ Superstar, the live.
What?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that yet. Oh
they-
my gosh.
yeah, because they do live musicals on NBC. So this year for Easter Sunday, they did Jesus Christ Superstar, which is like one of, I don't really I'm not really a big musical fan like that, but like that's like one of my favorite musicals.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, like
It's a good one.
Yeah, like with like Wicked and like a select few, like it's because that's like the only like Jesus production I'll willingly sit down and watch, because everything else is torture porn.
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
everything else is
Yeah.
just me watching a white actor
Mhm.
in fake blood telling me why I need to go to church every Sunday, and I'm like, no, I don't want to watch this.
I don't want to.
I know, Mom. I don't want to watch The Passion of the Christ right now. I don't feel like
Yeah.
doing that. But
It's
yeah.
funny you say that too, because like that movie was so controversial when it came out, you know, because it was kind of more of like an artistic rendition, and you had Black Judas, you had Jesus Christ, actually having a relationship and
Yeah.
like implied relations with Mary Magdalene, and you had
And it was cool because like that.
artistic liberties, yeah.
Yeah, like that was like, aside from like, it being like, it was like the aesthetic is like, free, like hippie,
Mhm.
Woodstock 70s or whatever. Like this particular, it humanizes Jesus in a way that we don't see in like pop culture. Like we get a chance to see Jesus grapple with the shit that he has to deal
Mhm.
with. Like we get to see him have a human reaction to finding out that he has to die.
Yeah.
And like it's cool because like, and I saw like Lin-Manuel Miranda tweet about this. Like he played Jesus in his production of Jesus Christ Superstar in high school.
Love it.
He performed like the song Gosnel, and like that's like one of like that's like the big, like that's the Defying Gravity, that's the my shot of like Jesus Christ Superstar, and like John Legend killed it, of course, and just the fact that like we have it's historically accurate because it's a Black Jesus, and number two, like the ensemble cast was of color, and it was like some of the disciples were like female as well.
Wait,
And,
I
like,
love that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I have to go watch this soon.
Yeah, me
I'm like a
too.
huge musical buff, and we're definitely gonna have a musical episode in the near future.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, shout
stay
out to
tuned for
John
that.
Legend just for being great and for being the Jesus that everybody needs. White conservative Christians be damned.
And no, he's even more awesome than I realized. I was looking through his Twitter the other day, and he just does thing after thing, like activism related, helping people, like
That's
speaking
so
up,
cool.
and like I really honestly didn't know that. So John Legend,
Yeah.
we stan, new single coming out apparently.
I think it
Gotta
already
listen.
came out. Yeah, like it was like a week after he did the Jesus Christ Superstar show. Like
Okay.
it was like a new single that he came out with. It was like a music video for like a new album or a new single that
He's
but-
on a roll.
Yeah, he's on a roll.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
All right, so before we go, anyone have anything fun to plug?
Let's see. It is. Oh, it's gonna be May. It's gonna be May.
I was about to say insert NSYNC here.
No, summer's coming up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll get to, like, do some traveling with some friends, like, go to the beach.
Yes, I want to.
Go check out Infinity War if you haven't seen it already. That's because, I mean, spoilers are out here, and, like, people are assholes that are gonna post memes and whatnot that'll spoil the film regardless. So make sure you go see it as soon as possible so that doesn't get ruined for you. And I mean, as always, I have my radio show. Check that out, XTSR. And yeah,
We'll hopefully do another episode together soon.
hopefully, yeah.
That was so fun. I loved our indie rock episode.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I don't really have anything that interesting. I've been writing a lot, so check out my stuff on lithium.com.
Oh, yeah.
I just wrote something
I
new.
need to read that. I meant to do that yesterday, but I did see that you
It's
posted.
okay, it's busy. Yeah, so not much on my end, just trying to survive finals.
Good luck to everybody that's doing finals right
Yes,
now.
we're sending you good thoughts and prayers.
Yes, we know how stressful it is because we're going through the same thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow my social media at Gosnel M on everything.
Yeah, everyone just take care of yourselves during this trying college time.
Please do.
Yes. Remember to take breaks, and self-care is important.
Drink water,
Yes.
sleep.
Yes,
Sleep. Like, actually put down the book and go to sleep because you're much better off going to sleep than trying to cram in that last, like, key term that you're trying to do.
Yes. Take care of yourselves and keep it
spicy.
spicy. I feel like we were so lit.